Hey there guys, Napkins here, and welcome back to Read Only Memories. Now, we were just meeting up with Professor X in the park, but he wants us to go get money and passports and stuff, so we're gonna go back to Flower Mansion because Miss Flores screwed us over a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe we should ring the bell first? Yes, if you want to be polite about it. Oh, hello, Bear Butler, Mr. Pat. Hello, Pat. Could we see Melody? Rrrr. I guess that means yes. Turing. I'm not saying I don't like... Oh god, now I have to remember the voice. Sorry, I just went to British instead of country. I don't like seeing your little pixelated face. You're certainly better company than most of the humans I have to deal with. But I'm a busy woman, you know. Lots to do. Right, Pat? Traitor. Anyway, maybe we should space these visits out a good bit further. Familiarity breeds contempt after all. And I'm very good at contempt. I apologize, Aunt Melody. You've stated before that you like your peace and quiet, but we need your assistance. We're running with the aunt thing, aren't we? Another woman would tell you not to try to butter her up, but I like flattery too much. What do you need? Vincent needs help getting out of the city. Click, click, click. There we go. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. That's beautiful, thank you. If he's willing to turn coat on Parallax and they were willing to remove Hayden when he made waves, I bet he feels like a mouse in a cat farm. Rrrr. Pat is very confused. He said, why would a mouse be in a cat farm, good Lady Melody? That would just get eaten. Poor dumb Pat. Pat your head. I know they don't actually farm cats, Pat. That was just a metaphor. His face. Whatever. It was a simile then. I'm not going to play semantics with a bear. Moving on. Tell me what the trouble is and I'll make it happen. We are going to need to pay for the information. Mr. Mensah says he needs 100,000 credits. He also said that you already promised it to him and that he won't be able to get out of the city without it. He'll give us the information. Once we have that and a few other things, I'm certain we can get on our own. What? You can't even scrape together that kind of money, sexy? Not in 24 hours. Not much of a journalist then, is she, Turing? According to the statistics that I found, it is unlikely that a journalist of any caliber less than the best would have the amount of liquid assets on hand. The pay for the profession just isn't that high, Aunt Melody. Oh, I see. I guess it's just one of those jobs people do because they love free headphones. I could always sell ninja assassin androids instead. Ah ha ha! Spirit of return, I love it. I can get you the money, Turing, only because you're family. It's a weird family. You got a bear for basically a butler. You got a robot cat. And you got a sentient AI robot for a nephew? Is Turing a boy? I don't know. I'm gonna go with boy. Just give Pat a few minutes to get... So Pat is in charge of the finances in the house, is what I'm understanding. Just get moving, you big brute. Who puts a bear in charge of the finances? What? Okay, we'll come back to that, though. While we wait, is there anything else you want to grill me over? Might as well save us both another visit. How smart is Pat, really? Smarter than I give him credit for, that's for sure. It's not the easiest thing in the world to measure, you know. He doesn't process language in the same way humans do, and even if he can understand me, my translation program just guesses at what he says most of the time. Oh, you have a translator running from your neural implants. Huh, yeah, I'm cheating. Though honestly, even without it, I have a pretty good idea of what he means most of the time. We've been together for a while now. That makes it sound like she's dating the bear now. What is it? The tech we developed is good. It just has a damn high mortality rate. Considering it only really works on large, typically predatory mammals, we don't have a lot of test subjects. It's been a minefield of ethical concerns beyond just being prohibitively expensive. So, Pat is a bear part, at least until we can figure out how to apply the modified neural pathways without frying the brains of 90% of the subjects. No big deal, just 90%. Maybe one day there will be a bunch of talking tigers and dolphins building cities on the sea, but for now we're stuck with creating beasts out of our own species. So you want to make the animals smarter so you can make them into slaves. Good job, humans. Maybe Turing has something else to ask. I do. It's a little personal, though. I'd understand if you don't feel like answering. Just shoot, Turing. I can take it. Long ago, you lost your mother. I was wondering, how did you deal with it? Oh no, he's not handling Hayden's death very well, is he? And he lied to me. Damn it, Turing, you don't bottle things up. Humans 101. And already I feel like my circuits are going to lock up for good. Oh, Turing, I'm not the right person to ask. I hated my mother. She's everything I thought wrong with the world, and when she was gone, I felt nothing but relief that I could start undoing the damage she did. Never mind the fact that I had to watch her waste away from cancer. Death was a blessing for both of us. Besides, you'll find Hayden soon. Keep your chin up. Oh, that's right, we're not telling people that he's dead. Oh no, enough with the subterfuge. We already know Hayden has been killed. We were keeping it quiet so we didn't show our hand or something. I won't be getting him back. Oh no. I'm sorry, Turing. I still don't know what to tell you. I've lost people, but never anyone close enough to wound me like that. I don't know that I've ever had anyone that close to me. If you feel like talking about it, I'm willing to listen. Or make Pat do it anyways. Thank you. I don't know. Stick it out. Time heals all wounds, or so they say. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Yes. Oh, I could be a dick, or I'm gonna be dick. Of course I am. Being alone is easier, and Pat isn't such bad company. I mean, what do you want me to do? Cry about never having a husband, a few kids, and a white picket fence? Bah. I had company to run, and my mother's legacy to reshape. What's to say some spawn of mine wouldn't turn around and do the exact same thing to my flower? This branch of the Flores line will do well enough without any more knives and backs, thank you very much. You have that much enmity for your mother? Have you seen what she did to North Korea? It's a wasteland of death and destruction. Well, that's a bleak future for North Korea. I don't know how far off it is, though, with the way politics are over there. If we had kept going down the path she charted, the whole world would be like that. The information on the mesh does paint a grim picture. Grim barely scratches the surface. I've been there. At least under the Kims, it was barely functional. Now, my mother's monsters have ripped every last resemblance of sanity from the man. They stalk the night like horrific creatures of legend, killing anyone who has more ambition than to scratch out a living from the dirt. A horror story straight out of the pages of Bram Stoker. That's her legacy. So, I can't imagine I'd be a very good mother, just from the example I have to work with. I think I agree with Sexy. It is a little sad. Meh, that's life. I don't have any more regrets than anyone else in my age does. My legacy will speak for itself, as my mother's did. Alright, well, bye. Give us the money, please. Just in time, then. Take the cash and get moving. Briefcase. Added to items. I can finally get back to whatever it was I was doing before you burst in here. Thank you, Aunt Melody. Your help has been invaluable to us. Yeah, kiss ass later. You've got things to do, too. Should have just given that to us in the first place, lady. I did not think I would feel such a strong resonance with Melody. We're connected by the barest of threads. Whoa, Freudian slip there. Okay, let's start. Okay, we're connected by the barest of threads, but she's already important to me. Is that strange? there are stranger things. I guess there's nothing to do but run with it. Some gifts are too valuable to look at too closely, lest they vanish into thin air, and I already have a penchant for overanalyzing things. Let's get moving. We still have things to do before we can meet back up with Mr. Mensah. Very true. Oh. Detective Rivers, to what do we owe the pleasure? I managed to hunt down those kids that knocked over Hayden's place. Got this back for you. Data cache! Yes! I dragged them in, but without that, I'm only going to be able to nail them on the vandalism charges. I hope it's worth the trouble. I've got them rotting and processing right now. Figured I'd let them stew for a while so I could drop this off with the two of you. Could do wonders for their attitude. Especially the tall one, mouthy punk. Our little community service will do him good. Thanks, Lexi. We appreciate the help. Indeed. Is that the only reason you tracked us down, Detective Rivers? I would have thought you'd called us in for handing us off. I wanted to check in with you away from the prying eyes of my corporate masters. It wasn't too hard to track you down here, only took a slight abuse of my power to follow your credit transactions in the AutoCab system. Getting the data cache isn't the only useful thing you've done, is it? Don't be an ass. I'm doing the best I can here. Listen, I'm getting stonewalled by my superiors on the investigation, and I could really use another lead from the two of you. I've been hunting down I'm not sure if I want to call him a soldier of fortune or an assassin for hire. Either way, I tracked this guy down to see if he might have been hired by Parallax to snatch Hayden, but he's got an ironclad alibi for the relevant period of time. That leaves me with nothing, nada, jack diddly shit. Did the two of you have anything to give me? Otherwise, I'm back to hunting down the froyo-hating robot ghost in the park. I'm sure my superiors would be ecstatic considering how much they keep riding my ass about it. We're on thin leads ourselves, Detective Rivers. We have a meeting with someone from inside Parallax who might be able to give us answers, but he's unlikely to want to talk to the police. I just wish this... Never mind. Buck up, Turing. I wish this was easier too. But with detective work, sometimes it's not about being clever, it's just about being more dogged and relentless than whoever you're chasing. You two are my new deputies, right? So keep your nose to the ground and keep digging. I still have a few contacts I can hit up to try and find out a little more. You let me know if there's anything else I need to be going after. Thanks, Lexi! You're sexy. Well, I'm sexy, but I guess you can be sexy too. Okay then, we only have a single lead. And if Parallax really is as shady as Vincent seems to suspect, it could end up very interesting. Let's see if we can put an end to this, finally. Oh, Tomcat said that we should be able to drop the data cache off at Stardust when we get the chance. I'll need to decrypt this to see if there's anything useful left inside. So many places to go. I guess not. I take that back. Okay, ignore me. Sexy, I didn't expect you to show up here. I was just about to wrap up booking these two now that they've had a little time to sit underneath the weight of their shenanigans. You said shenanigans, Lexi. Oh my god, that's amazing. Who the hell is this chump? The ROM is owned by the guy whose place you trashed. Sexy is just helping clean up the mess. We didn't do nothing that bad. This is bullshit. My dad is gonna kill me. Yeah, well, you should have thought about that before you decided to take your street art where it wasn't wanted. Little community service never hurt anyone. It'll be a learning experience. We would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those nasty kids! Please don't, Chad! Don't call me that, Oliver. I told you I'm Starfucker. Oh, you should not fuck a star, dude. That would not end well. So, what's the point of watching all those ancient cartoons with you if I can't use the joke? Just don't dig us any deeper. We're in enough trouble as it is. They say it in every episode. What do you want from me, Oliver? You're the one who keeps telling me I should use less profanity. Your name is Starfucker. How? What? Okay. Boys, if we're done arguing... Yes, ma'am. Yeah, whatever. stuck his tongue out at me, bitch. Fight you. So sexy, what did you want? I have just the idea for their community service. Oh, great. Now what? We gotta pick up your dog's shit or something? I don't think that she has a dog. You know what, Ollie? You Conan now? How do you even know who Conan is? I go into your comics. I'm totally nailing it on the detective references today. Did the two of you ever shut up? I swear I should lock you up to spare the city your ceaseless jabbering. My position as a servant of the public demands it. I'm not sure bad referential humor is illegal, ma'am. Dude, bad? You're supposed to be on my side. Ugh! You really could use their assistance, Detective Rivers. It's my apartment, in a way. Isn't it up to me to decide whether I press charges? Huh, not even remotely. But fine, take them. I'm tired of listening to the tall one mouthing off. Yeah, I'm sure there's a ton more entertainment to find here. Chad, ixnay on the archasm say. We're very thankful. We both need to check in with our families first, so we'll meet the two of you back on Market Street, if that's okay. Of course! I don't trust them. What a waste of my time. Sorry again, Lexi. Don't worry, it's a hassle, but you know what we say. Gold and peace, iron and war. Back to the grind, I guess. Stay safe, deputies. Okay, bye. Guess we'll just go to Market Street. Oh, the Snowbot. Oh, the Snowbot's still going. Oh my god, Elvis Presley's back. Hey, what's up, Elvis? One simple failure will not dissuade our cause. Oh, that's all you gotta say? Really? It's not Brian, his name is Elvis Presley. 2060 ZS Coupe, perfect for letting everyone know how you spent a fortune of credits on this car. Yeah, this thing's still broken. Is Turing insulting another ROM? I guess, are we just going in? Oh, wait. I can go this way more. Ah, there we go. Hey, Starfucker. How's the fucking of the stars go? The two of you are like a first sync wave, even if you got us off the hooks for that apartment job. We appreciate that, by the way. I don't know what accent I'm giving this Oliver guy, but it's not working. Yeah, sure. Let's just get this thing over with. Riding this out is friggin' exhausting. Then we'll be all squared up for good. Right. What do you need us to do? We need some assistance with some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals in your age bracket would like to have experience with. Oh, so this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes. I love VRs like that, so what's the thread? B&E, war driving, copyright infringement, search bombing? Is search bombing actually illegal? It's against the terms of service, so probably. At least in California. We need to buy some fake IDs. Oh, that's nothing, if you can pay. Ollie can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop doing sniff tests. He's a wizard with a printer and a lifted wallet. It's more complicated than that. We need falsified passport IDs that can get someone safely past the border. Oh, yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that. Can you? Not without equipment, a lot more expensive and illegal than what I already have. What about the guy who got at least that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation? That's not really the same thing, Chad. But I can give him a call. Give me a few minutes. This guy's pretty sketchy. Very cloak and dagger. I'll have to play the middleman. Excellent. I'll forward you the relevant documents and photos. Oh man, now I'm starting to feel left out. All he gets to show off all his cool connections. You sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo. Well, that and petty larceny. We might have something that will suit your skill set. Let's just get the passports first. Awesome. You ain't so bad for a tin can. Honestly, I am composed almost entirely out of plasteel and silica, Chad. Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the turn of the century? ROMs have been out for almost a decade. Yeah, that's a good point. Give me a sec, I'm pretty good at name calling too. Oh no, I'm sorry I brought it up. Just hold on a second. Underclocked? Bit brain? Don't hurt yourself, Chad. Damn, Turing. That was vicious. I'll get back to you, Bubblehead. That's a good one, though. You know, you're a lot more chatty than any of them ROMs I've ever owned. What's the deal, sexy? You install some new conversation routines Ollie ain't got the chance to nerd out about yet? They're top-notch, very bleeding edge. I don't run traditional ROM VI personality software. Turing, shut up, they don't need to know this. I am, in fact, the first fully sapient machine intelligence, well, at least that my creator knew about. Which means that what, exactly, in English? It means he's a person, Chad, not a toy. Now keep it down, I'm still on the phone. Oops, yes, what he said. Okay, I talked to the guy. He said he'll do it, but only if it works in trade. A couple of passports are gonna run us. One signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino at the gates of the deep? Of course, always that Japanese crap. It's not my fault they make the best VR dramas. Maybe you can do better? Probably. Anyway, where can we get this poster? I'm not sure. Probably nearby. I've done switches with this guy before, and he never asks for something that'll take too long to get. We'll help you look for it. I know who to ask. I know Chad and Oliver joined my party, apparently. I know exactly who to ask. So, duck time. Thrilling virtual duck action. Hell yeah! That's exactly what I want. Oh, he's leaving her. Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. She's leaving the duck man. What did the duck ever do to you? Well, okay, so in the next episode, we're going to go talk to our otaku girl, because she probably totally has the stuff we need. So, for now, we're just going to go ahead and stop. But, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so dearly, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye! Eva, disable the taste simulation now! Oh, Neil, I don't think I feel like it. I'm so gonna get you back for this. Girl dolphins. Oh, that's sweet. The basket wheel is what they call it. It's called a Ferris wheel, but okay. I guess that makes sense if you don't grow up with it. That must be a landmark. Okay, good to know.